What's good, everybody? It's your boy Art from Art by Art LLC, and I'm here today with another custom. And this is the base shoe that I'm going to be using for today's project. I used it because it had the black sole on there. I needed that black sole for this project. Shout out to Preppy, man. He got all the prep work done for your boy off camera, and now I'm laying down the light gray base coat just so I can have an even tone across all the panels when I get ready to lay down the colors for the shoes, and we'll get into that in a second. And the second is here because I use this white jacquard to kind of start me off to get my base layers, and then I use some other white paints later on in the process. All right, let's get into the mock-up of this shoe. Now, as you can already see, this is a Ghostbuster pair, but it's going to be based off of the AJ1's car. The client did send me a small, quick mock-up, and I just went from there and kind of improved it. And I end up adding a few more elements to it, like the license plate tag on the back, and the tag and lace lock are put in to give it that pop of color. So for this shoe, I kind of did like a layering process where I went down and I kind of laid down the base coats of what I wanted some colors to be, and then I layered paint over top of the stencil. That would just keep me from having to place, because I use permanent vinyl, that would keep me from having to put permanent vinyl down over the majority white base that I'm going to spray down later on. So I kind of worked in reverse, and I put all my top layers down first, covered them up with tape and stencils and stuff like that, and then I went in and laid down my white paint. It's always refreshing to peel these vinyls off and see that you have no mistakes. That means that your prep process was successful. So now we're getting into that white base layer, and I go through and take care of all those cracks and crevices first, and I'm making sure I'm laying thin layers down and letting it dry in between coats. Doing a majority white shoe was kind of like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? I guess having a white base shoe to start with would have just did the trick, but as you know, getting an AJ1's high in an all white base coat is not that easy, especially you want the black sole as well. But I made it work, and now I'm just going through adding on all of the details to get this custom to a process where you feel like, oh yes, this is coming along nicely. And if you do decide to use permanent vinyl, please use a heat gun to heat up the vinyl before peeling it off. And even if you don't use permanent vinyl, even if you're using removable vinyl, still use a heat gun to heat up that vinyl before removing it. So as I lock in some detail work and paint the edges, I want to take the time out to thank all my supporters, all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Anybody who orders lace locks from me, which you can still do, so hit your boy up. I just want to say, make sure you guys subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all my social media platforms, and I appreciate y'all. So satisfying to peel these vinyls off and see no paint coming up. But you still have to do some touch-ups, probably around the edges and stuff like that, because sometimes some things don't line up. But y'all know how that goes. So I've decided to not only just paint the tag, but I want to cut it out of leather. So of course I go into my iPad, I create a template for it, and I pretty much go over to my computer and I drag and drop the template over into my Xtool creative space creator thingy, whatever. And I use my little cheap laser that I bought off of Amazon to pretty much cut me out an exact pattern in which I need. Now I need a stronger laser on here. This is probably like a 10 watt. I need like a 20 watt, so it will cut completely through the leather, but it cuts it enough where all I have to do is get an X-Acto knife and trim it off, and boom, it looks perfect. I'm just working on the last few elements. I'm working on the tags. They go on the back of the shoe. Then I'm gonna go into making either the tongue tag or painting the lace locks green. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do next, but we're in the final stretch of getting everything done and wrapping these pair up. So yeah, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll see y'all at the end. Oh, I can't let him take my soul.
can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. See, we was cool right before it hit the fence, but it hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't say these cause my last name ain't Kent. Cooking on the stove, that's the way he paid the rent. Working on the pole, that's the way she pays tuition. Better watch your soul, cause you know they trying to get it. Yeah, yeah.
Toe tags are done, so now I need to figure out how I'm going to attach them to the shoe. This is one of my biggest problems because my sewing machine that I have, my shoe patcher, I can't for the life of me, don't mind my ashy hands, figure out how to get it to work. But I just went with the good old rivet process for this because I think it blends with the shoe because it's based off of an automobile. So yeah, let's see the final results.